Good day everyone. In behalf of my team, I'll be presenting or demonstrating our MSIT 616 final project, which is the faculty appointment scheduling system. The system defines as internet because it is a private network used by an organization or within the organization. This system can be accessed by the organization using SAMP. SAMP is a abbreviation for Closed Platform, Apache, MySQL, PHP, and Perl, and it allows you to build WordPress site offline on a local web server on your computer. The faculty appointment scheduling system using PHP, MySQL is a simple project that will help a specific school manage their faculty's schedule. The system has two sides, the school management side of the system admin and the faculty. The system admin can manage all the data in the system, including the list of courses, subjects, and faculty lists. The courses and subject data are used for the information needed when the schedule of the faculty is for her or her class with students. The faculty appointment scheduling system in PHP itself has only a minimum scope but a good start for developing a schedule system and easy to enhance when you are also planning to add a feature for the schedules of each student's class for their subject. Using the system, the faculty can only view their classes, meetings, or other important scheduled programs that the school management assigns. The faculty schedules are listed on the calendar view and have an option for the view, the daily, weekly, and monthly view of the schedule list. The calendar view schedule feature has been possible in this project with the help of the full calendar plugin library. First step is to open the SAMP control panel and start the actions of the module Apache and MySQL to access this system. And type in the web browser the link localhost scheduling admin php to access the login page. In the admin staff side, the login page is the page where the system staff and admin submit their system credentials to access and manage the schedules of the school faculties and other data. As you can see here, we input our admin credentials. And we are in the system. As we can see here, the home page, the page where the system admin and staff will be redirected after logging in into the system. Next is the course list, the page where all school's courses are listed and managed. As you can see here, we have 5 entries in the course list, which is BSIT, BECS, BAEd, BSEd, and BSBA. And also the admin can edit and delete information in this interface, which is the course list. For example, we delete this one. Just click continue and the information will be deleted. In adding course also, you just input information in the course form, like for example BSBA Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, and just click save to add the course. As you can see, the BSBA course is added in the course list. Next is the subject list. Subject list is the page where all school subjects are listed and managed. For example, this one, DBMS, Database Management, Mathematics, English, Computer Hardware, History. And also, the admin can edit or delete information in the subject list. Also, by adding subjects, you just input information in the subject form. For example, OOP, Object Oriented Programming. By clicking save, the course will be added in the subject list. The subject will be added in the subject list. Next is the faculty list, which is the page where the school management system users list and manage the school faculties. As you can see here, I have 3 entries, which is my team, which is Disa Ervinos, yours truly, Don Anjuinino, Moralidad Angeli. And also you can view, edit and delete this one by the login, admin login credentials. You can put also another faculty or employee. Just click the new button. For example, Ruiz Carlo L. Email address, the contact number, the gender, male or female, the address is just put it Toledo City, and leave this blank if you want to auto-generate ID number. No, just leave it blank, no, to auto-generate ID number in this entry. Okay, we click save, and Ruiz Carlo will be added in the faculty list. Next is in the schedule page. The page where the system admin and staff user manage the schedules of each faculty. In viewing the faculty, particular faculty, there is the view schedule of. We just click this drop down button, and as you can see, the faculty members or employee are listed in here. To view the particular schedule of the faculty or employee, just click the name. For example, this one. As you can see, she has scheduled asynchronous class, description mathematics, location, Dumaguete City, and the time start and time end. Now the login credentials of the admin also can delete and edit this one. So another example of Moralidad Angeli. She has faculty orientation, which is in August 12, 2021. Just click this one to view the schedule details. Okay, we go in the faculty side or employee side. Just type the in the web browser the link localhost scheduling login.php to redirect into the login page of the faculty. Now the login page is in the faculty side is the page with the faculties entry their faculty ID number to access their schedule. For example, see Miss Disaer. Just get the ID number and log in. Now this is the home page in the faculty or employee side. The page where the faculties will be redirected after logging in. This is also page where the login faculty schedules are being shown. For example, this one is Disaer Venus. As we can see, she has scheduled synchronous class. To view the schedule details, just click the meeting to view the schedule details. Can view by month, week, day, or list. And log out. Another example, Miss Moralidad. She has a schedule of faculty orientation. He cannot edit or delete the information. Only the administrator can change data in the database, as we said earlier.